How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's good. God bless everybody. Today's kind of like I got like a couple things I'm gonna do special today. Like I told you I would show you my plants every 2 weeks, every time I water them. So I'll show you my plants after this. I'll show you how I do them, how I water them, and I'll show you a little bit about how I do my plants, and then I'm gonna show you a little stuff in my room. But first I want to say, well, today is Genesis 29, Monday 4-13-20. And then I wanted to give a little words before we start. I want to tell you, alright, the reason I started this channel is, number one, I was already reading the Bible, so I wanted to keep a personal journey that I could look back on in the future. Another reason I started this channel is I wanted to build my faith and learn about God's ways. Third reason, I want to encourage people to strengthen, build, and grow their spirituality. It doesn't have to be Christianity. Just know spirituality is the key to happiness, and you have to keep it fresh and exercise it daily. So work on your spirituality, man. And then 4, I wanted to motivate people to push positive things. So what I learned so far from doing this channel is that it helps keep me accountable. So thank you guys for watching and stuff, because you guys are helping me at the same time. I would miss my daily readings once in a while, but now I feel like it's something I have to do, and I like doing. I enjoy doing this, but it helps keep me accountable. I feel like I gotta do it now that I'm uploading on here. I've been doing it like a month every day so far straight. And usually I'd be missing readings. Once in a while I miss my reading and then just push it off. But now I feel like this is fun and I feel accountable that I gotta do it. So it's helping me out. And so I encourage people, if you have something positive, inspirational, or motivational you want to do, make a page. And if you have trouble keeping up on something, make a channel, man. And see how it pushes you and makes you feel accountable. Also subscribe, like, share, and comment on my videos. Comment anything. If I could do something differently, something you notice, something you like in the reading, anything you want, anything, just comment anything, because I want to be interactive with you. I want to learn, take advice, recommendations. I want to be interactive with you guys. So this thing's real, plus this lockdown thing, I'm uploading every day, and usually I'll miss a meeting. This is helping me, keeping me accountable, but once we get back to work, I might miss 1 or 2 days, I might do 5 days a week once we get back to work, but for now, every day I'm uploading, man. So, alright, here we go with the reading. I'll show you guys the plants and everything after. Today is Genesis 29. Jacob arrives in Padan Aram. Then Jacob continued on his journey and came to the land of the eastern peoples. There he saw a well in the open country, with 3 flocks of sheep lying near it, because the flocks were watered from that well. The stone over the mouth of the well was large. When all the flocks were gathered there, the shepherds would roll the stone away from the well's mouth and water the sheep. Then they would return the stone to its place over the mouth of the well. Jacob asked the shepherds, "My brothers, where are you from?" "We're from Haran," they replied. He said to them, Do you know Laban, Nahor's grandson?" "Yes, we know him well," they answered. Then Jacob asked them, "Is he well?" "Yes, he is," they said. "And here comes his daughter Rachel with the sheep." "Look," he said, "the sun is still high. It is not time for the flocks to be gathered. Water the sheep and take them back to pasture." "We can't," they replied, "until all the flocks are gathered and the stone has been rolled away from the mouth of the well. Then we will water the sheep." While he was still talking with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she was a shepherd. When Jacob saw Rachel, daughter of his uncle Laban, and Laban's sheep, he went over and rolled the stone away from the mouth of the well and watered his uncle's sheep. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and began to weep aloud. He had told Rachel that he was a relative of her father and a son of Rebekah. So she ran and told her father. As soon as Laban heard the news about Jacob, his sister's son, he hurried to meet him. He embraced him and kissed him and brought him to his home. And there Jacob told him all these things. Then Laban said to him, "You are my own flesh and blood." Jacob marries Leah and Rachel. After Jacob had stayed with him for a whole month, Laban said to him, "Just because you are a relative of mine, should you work for me for nothing? Tell me what your wages should be." Now Laban had 2 daughters. The name of his older was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah had weak eyes, but Rachel had a lovely figure and was beautiful. Jacob was in love with Rachel and said, "I'll work for you 7 years in return for your younger daughter Rachel." Laban said, It's better that I give her to you than to some other man. Stay here with me." So Jacob served 7 years to get Rachel, but they seemed like only a few days to him because of his love for her. Then Jacob said to Laban, Give me my wife. My time is completed, and I want to make love to her." So Laban brought together all the people of the place and gave a feast. But when evening came, he took his daughter Leah and brought her to Jacob, and Jacob made love to her. And Laban gave his servant Zilpah to his daughter as her attendant. When morning came, there was Leah. So Jacob said to Laban, "What is this you have done to me? I served you for Rachel, didn't I? Why have you deceived me?" Laban replied, "It is not our custom here to give the younger daughter in marriage before the older one. Finish this daughter's bridal week, then we will give you the younger one also, in return for another 7 years of work." And Jacob did so. He finished the week with Leah, and then Laban gave him his daughter Rachel to be his wife. Laban gave his servant Bilhah to his daughter Rachel as her attendant. Jacob made love to Rachel also, and his love for Rachel was greater than his love for Leah. And he worked for Laban another 7 years. Jacob's children. When the Lord saw that Leah was not loved, he enabled her to conceive, but Rachel remained childless. Leah became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She named him Reuben, for she said, "It is because the Lord has seen my misery. Surely my husband will love me now." She conceived again, and when she gave birth to a son, she said, "Because the Lord heard that I am not loved, she gave me this one too." So she named him Simeon. Again she conceived, and when she gave birth to a son, she said, "Now at last my husband will become attached to me, because I have borne him 3 sons." So he was named Levi. She conceived again, and when she gave birth to a son, she said, "This time I will praise the Lord." So she named him Judah. Then she stopped having children. Alright, crazy story, man. Alright. So let me show you my plants and a little bit of my room and stuff real quick. Let's see, because I can't flip this camera over, so let me see how I can do this, man. So that's what I got on my wall, you know what I'm saying? That's a little reading. That's a little prayer I like. I'll read it to you guys later, but this is a like an Aztec Mexican painting. It's called Amor Eterno, eternal love. And then I found it pretty crazy. Like that's a guy holding a girl, and then right here, look, check this out. That's crazy, huh? Eternal love is the painting right here. And that's what we get from Jesus Christ. Eternal love. So that tripped me out right there. A girl holding a guy. A girl holding Mary holding Jesus. And then a guy holding his girl. That's crazy, right? We can't have dogs, so I got a little fake dog right here. That picture broke, otherwise I'd put it up. But alright. Now we got Amor Eterno, eternal love. me take my shoes off real quick. Show you this. So I cut these out of a magazines right here. All right. This is a great book. I recommend it. Let me see. Pause it and look that book up. Check that book out. That's a real good daily readings book. But all right, here we go. Look, it's snowing, man. It's snowing out here, crazy in downtown Denver. But all right, here's my plants. Alright, now let me show you how I do this real quick. So these are, it's hard to do this, man, with this camera. I can't flip it around, but alright, so this is how I do it. These are all succulents, right? So this is a little bowl, and I filled it up with pebbles, pure pebbles. This is all full with dirt. I just put pebbles on the top for looks. But since these are all succulents, they say like it's better to water them from down here, and then the water will suck up, and the roots will actually grow bigger because they're reaching down to get the water. So, and you don't want to water these every day or nothing because they're succulents. They're used to dry land. So what I do is I got one of these for every one. So this is the red one, right? I put red on there so I would know, because alright, so I got a little space right here. So you can see how much water is in there. So I water it from down here, boom. I water it until that whole bottom's full. Alright, so that bottom's full now. So now I wait till this water disappears, because it's going to suck it up and the roots are going to reach down to grab it. And then, so I fill this up with water. I put this much every 2 weeks. But soon I'm about to switch these pots out for bigger pots. So I'll probably start watering them once a week. But now once this sucks up, I'll refill it until this whole bottle's gone. But there we go. There's the plants for the week. God bless everyone. I'll show you these in 2 weeks or next time I water them. So in 2 weeks. But if I switch the pots to a bigger pot, I'm gonna start watering once a week with this same amount of water once a week instead of twice a week, because there's more dirt. But all right, God bless everyone.